Hello and welcome back to another episode of Town of Salem. Our name is Stinky and we are the Doctor. So right off the bat, what we're hoping to see as Doctor is someone to claim TPLO. We're going to put out a little bit of a bait here. We at least want to just talk day one, that way people aren't going to kill us. TP is a hard to confirm role oftentimes, but it's one where you don't want to die either. So no one asked for TPLO, so we step up and we ask for TPLO, even though Doctor is not really a great role to ask for TPLO. But this is going to be a consistent theme that you see across a lot of my games. It's very important for the TPLO meta to work, to have at least one person ask for TPLO. You might not be an ideal role for it as a town member. You might be Doctor or something like that. But it's better that someone say it. If no one says it, you can run into problems. So we asked for TPLO. The problem here is that I might be role blocked, and we decided to heal to some random guy. Someone occupied my knight. I was role blocked, so we're going to guess that there is an escort in the game. And then we're hoping that other people have some sort of information or anything. Will Shoot Mayor says that he was transported. Purple Nurple says that he was spy and that he was jailed night one. Okay, so let's get some of this stuff down. Bashida says lookout and says that I was visited by Trash and Soma. Okay, so one of these guys is escort and the other one is probably another town protect. I do want to kind of get roles from these guys nonetheless. I tell Bashida that I am not Jailer, and I tell them that I will be on them until Jailer reveals. On Mobile says that he is Vigi, and that Witch found him, and that he hit someone whose defense was too strong, so that he has to be hung, because Witch knows that he's Vigi. I asked Trash for a role, I asked Soma for a role. Both of them visited me. We decide to vote 15. I don't know why. I haven't been following. Soma asks if I am Jailer. I tell Soma I am not Jailer. Project says, hey, Miso Witch doesn't use me, please. I appreciate it. Okay. I mean, I guess we kind of got to get rid of this and two. Both of them are claiming Vig in a Witch game. We don't have enough to protect all of them. I asked Trash for a role. I asked Soma for a role. These guys aren't answering me, which is a little bit suspicious. I don't really want to guilty this. I don't know. I feel like with an escort in the game, an escort can block a Vig, a Jailer can jail another one. We should have outs to this, but unfortunately, we decided to just guilty this. Fortunately for us, this guy turns out to be Blackmailer, faking a Vig claim in a Witch game, which sounds real dumb to me, but there you have it. He literally came out and said, I am Vigilante, you have to kill me because the Witch will get me. That's a weird thing to do as a Blackmailer. So, on Mobile is our TK claim. This guy just was committing suicide by town. And we are going to be on our friend Bashida here, who claimed Lookout, which I believe. And I still don't have roles from Trash and Soma, which is a little bit concerning. Why aren't these guys claiming to me? I was the DPLO request. As far as they know, I am Jailer, right? I mean, Soma asked if I was Jailer, so I told him no. But we want to put that in our will. Both these guys aren't claiming to me. I don't know why. We're going to put this guy as Vig. There's no TKCC, so he's probably pretty much confirmed. I mean, I don't have a big reason to suspect Soma and Trash, but the fact that they aren't claiming is really concerning. Maybe it's a consort game, and maybe the consort doesn't want to claim to me because they are worried about spies. A spy was jailed, right? So if the guy wasn't jailed, then On Mobile was shot by a Vigi. That's awkward. Looks like the Witch found another Vigi regardless. We lynched one Vigi claim. We apparently didn't protect this one. And now he dead. That's hilarious. Well, that's a little unfortunate for us. Sheeta says, I'm Lookout. Purple Nurple says, I am Spy. Stinky was tranced and shot by Vidge. So Witch tried to shoot me, but Transporter saved me, swapping the Vidge with me. All right. So I say it's consort game because no one has claimed escort. I ask Soma and Trash for roll and wills. Soma says I'm bodyguard. All right. Was on me night 1, was on Bashida night 2. Bashida jailed. That seems fine with me. So Trash is consort. I mean, the guy isn't claiming. And this seems pretty simple. This seems pretty straightforward. Bashida says Soma cannot be bodyguard. I'm not sure why. Why can't they be bodyguard? I guess because we have a lot of random town Vigies. I mean, we know there's another Vigi out there. I should put that down. Soma claims bodyguard. Trash, we put up Trash, and Trash still has not claimed anything. Literally nothing. So this is an evil boy. We're going to get rid of him. Because this is high elo. This is high elo town of Salem. How often are you going to have just completely AFK people who are clicking their buttons and doing stuff, but not like talking, not indicating that they're blackmailed? I mean, this guy just leave the game? That doesn't happen. So, I also say that Sarah's dot claim is fake, wasn't on me night 1. Soma can be second TP. Water is correct, but Sarah is fake. So I want Jailer to execute Sarah. Sarah seems pretty obviously evil to me. They weren't on the TPLO request night 1. They're also just, there isn't room for them if Soma and me are TP. So we lynch Trash. What was this guy? Escort. I don't believe that. Never mind. We should report this guy. AFK in a high-level ranked game. This is Masters Elo. Like this is like, I don't know when this game was played, but we're like 2300 Elo. What is this guy doing? All right, well, he's confirmed, which probably means Soma is arsonist, if we want to be realistic here. There haven't been any serial killer kills, haven't been any werewolf kills, and it's very likely that he went on me, but at the same time, he's also my only chance of living tonight. I mean, I have to hope that he's real bodyguard and that he's on me, but I'm probably being ignited tonight. That's my guess. Yeah, we are attacked by the mafia, and we are set on fire by an arsonist. Soma's fake. We know Soma's fake because the lookout saw that Trash and Soma visited me. Trash could have lived by just claiming. If he'd claimed escort, we would have been fine, right? He would have lived, but he didn't say anything, didn't post a will, didn't do anything. So Soma is confirmed arsonist. The only chance they had that arsonist had to visit me was night 1, right? And only Trash and Soma visited me night 1. So we know Soma's arso. Witch found 2 Vigies, which is really unfortunate for us. So Water dies of guilt here after being witched by the witch. Sarah is executed by Jailer, which is correct. They were a really, really weak TP claim because they weren't on the TPLO request night 1. I get killed by Mafia and incinerated by an arsonist. Yeah. Yeah, so Soma is evil arsonist. Sarah leaves the game. She says, meh. I mean, I don't know. Claiming TP and saying that you're not on the TPLO request is usually death at this level of the game. At lower elos, maybe you can get away with it, but at higher elos, no one believes you, right? TPLO meta is stuck to such a degree that anybody who doesn't stick to it, anybody who doesn't follow TPLO meta is probably just going to die. So Soma's arso, there's no anything else. Everyone knows this though, and people don't want to kill Soma because they know he doesn't have any ignites left. They know that he has to douse someone the next night, so they have 2 days basically to kill him before he can do anything. And instead, they just want to start getting up other people. I find it weird that when town has, in some cases, when town has an evil role, a known evil role, they just say, let's get him, right? And they're not interested in gathering any more information. But when they know the evil role is like arsonist and can't do anything the next night, then they're like, leave him be. Hopefully we'll have majority tomorrow. Like they're they're one bad day away from losing majority, but now they're like, yeah, let the evils be. Let's gather more information. I always think you should be gathering information. I do want to emphasize that I think what they're doing here is correct, right? That they are just putting up other people, but this guy's not really putting up any sort of defense, so we're going to lynch him. We know that Soma's evil. Either jailer will execute Soma, or they'll jail one of the other kind of evil-looking people. There are a lot of people who haven't claimed, haven't said anything at this point. Like, has Lord Twigo said anything the entire game, right? At this point, you have to have said something. You have to have put some claim out there. You have to have grabbed some part of this claim space, because it's just not... You're not going to win otherwise. So... we're filling out our will just for posterity's sake, just so we can kind of follow along and see what's going on. I'm not paying the closest attention to the game because I'm dead, and I know I'm not going to be brought back by a retributionist, etc. But anybody who hasn't claimed at this point needs to get got. Soma's just speaking a bunch of nonsense. We know this person is arsonist, so nothing that they say is really going to be listened to. They're just spamming chat because, I don't know, they figure that's the best way. Like, look at them. They're half of the chats in chat today because they're spamming it. They're trying to confuse town. It's the only way they're going to live. Any medium? I mean, I tell them the obvious. Soma is obviously 100% Arso. They can't be anything else. We saw them douse me. Lookout saw them douse me. But at this point, it seems like it's going to be a real hard road for evils at this point. There are 3 evils dead. Jailer is alive. Transporter is alive. Confirmed Lookout is alive. And looks like Jailer just jailed someone who didn't say anything, Lord Twigo, and killed him. So this guy's probably evil. If you've gone this long and haven't said anything, you're evil, right? There's TK's dead. There's TS's dead. There's TP's dead. If you're a TI, you would have talked. If you were any of those other roles, you would have CC'd once you saw these guys in the yard. Bad X says on mobile sorry. I don't know. I mean, his will says he was AFK, so yeah, no good execution. Doesn't seem bad to me. Yeah, good. Changes his line on that one. I think maybe he thought that the guy was transporter. Sometimes transporters do this. I don't think they should. But like, sometimes transporters just don't talk, and they just are pressing their buttons randomly. That's not a good way to play the game. In any case, Nipple dies. They were our remaining TP. At this point, Town says time to get Soma up because he's presumably doused somebody. We're going to say Purple is a confirmed spy because he's just given us so much information at this point. It seems hard for him to be anything but a confirmed spy. Nipple is confirmed. I don't know who Jailer is at this point. I haven't been paying attention. Bashida's confirmed Lookout. There's a transporter. So we basically have, once we know who Jailer is, we have all the towns known, right? It's possible Purple is not spy. I probably shouldn't put him down as like hard confirmed. But I haven't seen claims from other people at this point, so maybe I just haven't been paying enough attention. Either way, there's no... I mean, 100% Soma's dying, right? Assuming Town gets its act together here. There we go. Purple finally votes against Soma. This is Arsonist, 100%. There are no doubts. There's nothing this guy can claim. Stop throwing. This guy's been spamming chat 24/7. And Jailer X's squash GG. That sounds about right. One is the transporter, it looks like. If I understand things. I am still Rhett. I'll revive tomorrow. Promise. Inno. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're dead. Low Elo Vidge is Jailer, it looks like. I haven't been following too close, but we're just wrapping things up here. A little bit of an unfortunate game in the sense that we had 2 Vigies, and Witch found Vigi on night 1 and night 2. But a lot of people were... I mean, for one, I guess, Project just kind of outed himself. He claimed, I am He claimed, I am Vigi, you have to lynch me, and so town said, oh, I guess we do. Like, it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. Sarah claimed TP but wasn't on the TPLO request, so she was done. Soma was arsonist on the TPLO request. Lookout saw them, right? Just us claiming TPLO at the start, us requesting protection at the start, meant that Sarah was outed as an evil role, and later Soma was outed as an evil role. And really, this game would have been a lot cleaner, a lot more of a landslide, which is what a lot of town games look like. It wouldn't have been as close as this if Escort had claimed, if Escort had literally said anything, right? At this point, I'm saying we should report trash. The guy was AFK. He just left the game in the middle of it. If Escort had claimed and Witch hadn't found 2 Vigis back-to-back, then we would have been in a really good situation, right? I think we would just completely have rolled town. But there it is. I mean, that's just what happens. We execute Squash. I don't even think this guy had a claim. And they were Godfather. So that's game. Again, doctors are not really what you want to put TPLO on. But us calling for TPLO basically outed 2 evils. And technically would have confirmed a town if that town had said anything at all the entire game. I think the TPLO meta is very powerful. I think that you shouldn't shy away from asking for TPLO if you aren't Jailer. You just want to wait till the end of day 1 before you do so. You want to give other more important roles a chance to ask for TPLO. That way, it can go on somebody who's a little bit more important. Right, it can go on an Escort, a Mayor, a Retributionist, a Jailer. Ideally, is that's the definition of the Jailer meta. But it still works if you're Doctor, and you're going to see me do this in a lot of games where I'm Town and nobody asks for TPLO. I'm going to come out and ask for TPLO because it's the way that you, it's just the way that you confirm a lot of the Town roles in the game, quite frankly. Okay, so what did we get in terms of ELO? This is another thing that I haven't talked about that much, but. We got 6 ELO for that game, which is a huge windfall at this rank. Normally you get like 1 or 2 for wins. Town wins aren't particularly valuable. A town win getting +6 ELO seems like a lot. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I'll catch you guys next time.